comes to talk. Welcome. If you're new, subscribe. Okay, so news just broke. Canada totally caved to President Trump um, for the Premier of Ontario put in this 25% surcharge, which is basically a tariff on electricity coming into the United States from Canada. And he was even threatening to shut off electricity to Michigan, Minnesota, and New York, which is an act of war, to tell you the truth, doing something so crazy like that. And Trump came out with a very long post to True Social, and signed an order that tomorrow morning there will be a 50% tariff on all Canadian imports except the cars. He's going to wait until the second on that. A little time goes by, and then Canada dropped the tariff on electricity. That's the power of the United States. Okay, that's the power of Trump. That's the power that America's economic power is in so many ways stronger than our military power, because everyone in these countries around the world, they care about money, and we've got more of it than anyone, right? We're the largest economy, the number one consumer nation, all that goes on. So the economic power of the United States is so strong. They lasted about 12 hours, and they completely caved. And on top of that, Marco Rubio just came out and said that Ukraine agreed to a ceasefire with Russia. They're talking to the Russians right now, and that war's about to end. As soon as they get the ceasefire is when the real talk of peace will begin. And then tomorrow, Elon Musk is sending a rocket up into space to rescue the astronauts that Biden left stranded up there. So this is just a week of heroes and excitement going on. Now, at 7 p.m. Eastern today, my new podcast is going to drop right here on my YouTube channel. And whenever I launch my podcast here on YouTube, I do a live premiere. It'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern, so there's a live chat, and I'm in the chat. There's a live chat. So, in fact, when I end this stream, you can go over there and see it. So you can participate in the live chat during the entire podcast, okay? And I always have that going when I launch the new podcast episode. So that's going to be at 7, and I talk about a lot of things, including this, more detail on what's going on with Canada, but Kash Patel has done something amazing, and I talk about it in detail on the podcast. So that'll launch at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, p.m. tonight. Don't miss it with the live chat. So, now President Trump did something absolutely amazing today. Yesterday, it's nice to be a billionaire. Yesterday, he said he was going to buy a Tesla, and he did. And I was expecting him to buy a Cybertruck, but he didn't buy a Cybertruck. He bought one of the cars, and it's a cool car. It's red. It's beautiful. And they brought it right to the White House. Elon brought it to the White House. Trump was so excited when he got into that Tesla. And one of the things that was really cool is when he got into the Tesla, he was amazed that it's all computerized. And you can hear him say to Elon, he's like, "You want to drive it over here?" They're in front of the White House. And Elon says, "Oh, you'll freak the Secret Service out. Yeah, let's go." But but what President Trump did in buying that Tesla is something that I've never seen a president do, okay? The reason that he bought the Tesla is, well, to support his best friend, but also support Tesla. I mean, look at what's going on. These liberals, and most Teslas right now are being driven by liberals, but these liberals, they're attacking drivers of Teslas. They're attacking Tesla dealerships. They're vandalizing Teslas. And, of course, they're trying to launch a boycott. The celebrities are selling their Teslas and all this nonsense. And President Trump bought a Tesla. Usually what presidents will do is they'll go to the plant or something to take a picture with the car, make a little video with the car. But President Trump actually bought the Tesla, and he got a pretty expensive one too. He got a special edition one, and he did that to not just help Elon, but to inspire people to go out and buy Teslas. I was even looking at a Tesla, my wife and I, on online. We bought a new car a few months ago, and if we had not bought that new car, maybe I would have gone out and got a Tesla. It's pretty easy to buy a Tesla. I can buy it just like on Apple Pay. I mean, you don't even have to go. But I've never driven or ridden in a Tesla, so I don't know. But that's really amazing what Trump did buying that car today. I don't know what the final price was, but it had to be around $100,000. I mean, he got a special edition, fully loaded, you know. No discounts, no. I'm sure he didn't get any discount. 35? No, he didn't get the $35,000 version. He got a special trim level and everything. So it's a little more. He did not get the base model. Can you see President Trump buying the base model of anything? Are you kidding? I look, if by sick you mean look great and feel great, I do. I'm a little tired. Been up a long time. But yeah. That's a must-read book right there, guys. Have you guys read that book? You should most definitely get that book. Well, he's already got a Cybertruck, remember? That Twitch streamer gave him a Cybertruck. So I was wondering, is he going to buy a Cybertruck? Because I was wondering, Kai Trump, Don Jr.'s daughter that's the golfer, has a Cybertruck. And I was wondering if the president gave her the Cybertruck that Twitch guy, I always forget his name, that Twitch guy gave him. But I've seen a Cybertruck driving around that I was wondering if it is Trump's Cybertruck because it's got the wrap of him when he got up after the Never Trumper shot him. I mean, think about it. President Trump bought a car that he'll never be able to drive. He won't be able to drive it. Presidents can't drive cars, can't go out on the road. So it is a car that he'll never drive, but he did it to help the economy, to help his friend, to help an American company. That's amazing. Have you ever seen a president spend money of their own like that, other than just go to a factory and do a photo op? I've never seen, of course, liberals aren't, I thought he'd buy every model. Yeah. One's enough. No president has ever done something like that with their own money. Nope. Never. Yeah. Now, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Yeah, Elon Musk is like the real Tony Stark. He really is. He's like Iron Man. No, he bought it with his own money. He's a billionaire many times over. He bought it with his own money. Have any of you watched The Apprentice on Amazon Prime? They put the first season of The Apprentice on Amazon Prime. I started watching it last night. I watched the first episode. It's very good. Well, I was wondering, this Tesla that he bought, do you think that'll be in his presidential museum? I can't wait. I can't wait. Someone told me, I can't say because it was told in confidence, but someone who's connected told me one of the sites that President Trump is considering for his presidential museum, and I hope it is that site because I could just take my MAGA scooter to that place if it's there. Yeah, I miss The Apprentice, and they have not run that show in years, and now it's back. Just the first season, but I'm sure that they'll put up the other ones. Yeah. He didn't get a gift. He bought it. President Trump did not get the Tesla as a gift. He bought it. In the Cybertruck, he wasn't president yet. He was running for president. But no, he bought, I know, it's shocking. He bought that Tesla with his own money. No, presidents don't buy crap with their own money. They never do. Well, why would he announce he bought it himself if he didn't buy it? That would be debunked so quick. He bought it. Now, I don't know if he'll give it to one of his grandkids or if he'll keep it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool that he did it. without a doubt. It's like super cool that he did it. I wish I could go out and buy a Tesla today. If my wife and I had not bought our new car a few months ago, I would very much. Wouldn't you now? Would you want one now? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I like the one he got. Not run due to NBC's pettiness. Yeah, that's true, Chuck. That is so true. And the show's good. The first season is the season with Omarosa. Canada just surrendered to Trump. Canada just withdrew the 25% tariff. They caved. Canada surrendered to President Trump today. That's it. They totally backed off on that 25% tariff on the electricity from Ontario. Yeah, well, we're with you, Canada. You know, on my podcast tonight, I'm going to talk a lot about Canada, so don't miss it. Okay, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern time on this YouTube channel. Well, I was talking about this yesterday. When I was out in LA visiting my daughter, almost every car on the road is a Tesla. I mean, I don't know how people can figure out which car is theirs in the parking lots. And when I walk out of the terminal at LAX, it's so easy for me to find my daughter's car because they're all Teslas. And I was driving around with my daughter and her friend, and we got on the freeway, and it's all Teslas, and they hate Elon. And I I said to my daughter's friends, I said, when are all these Californians? What are they going to do? They're calling Elon Musk a Nazi, so they're all driving Teslas. What are they gonna do with their cars that are made by a Nazi? Oh yeah, boom. Canada is like Trump's puppet. He did regime change with True Social, and a True Social with Trudeau resigned over the post of True Social, and now they backed off on that 25% electricity tariff with the post of True Social. So Canada is just Trump's little puppet, kind of like in Clash of the Titans on Olympus, where they had all the action figures of the people. That's pretty much what it's like. Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, this is great. I mean, this is what. Am I the only one though that's still? It's so like crazy that he's president again. It's just nuts that he's president again, isn't it? I think it's crazy. It's crazy. After all the crap they put him through. Yeah. Canada. It's amazing the power of Truth Social. You know, he just a couple posts on Truth Social. That's it, and it's over. They cave. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now if you're new to my channel, this is where MAGA comes to talk, and you'll never find a more pro Donald Trump place anywhere, not just on YouTube, anywhere than you will here. I mean that's really amazing because Ford was adamant yesterday about this 25% tariff, and he was very arrogant about it, and it's not easy for some tubbalard like that just to cave. I mean he's a bully, and he's the cowardly lion bully. Yep. Yep. It and this is much better than the first term. I know 200. There's over 300% tariff on some other dairy products too. Yeah, I mean, Canada has just been ripping our country off. We don't have any problem with. We love Canada. We love Canadians in America, but they've been ripping us off, and they got to stop. They've been stealing from their friends. I mean, we're supposed to be brother nations, sister nations, whatever, like family, and they've been ripping us off. So it's just got to stop. I mean, we forgive you, Canada, for stealing from the United States. You're forgiven, but you got to stop doing it. MAGA in Africa. That's awesome. Where in Africa are you? Hey, The first bud's from Africa too. Elon Musk, he's from South Africa. Aren't you a super fan of Trump? How could you not be an American and not be a super fan of Trump? Every American's a super fan of Trump's. Even the ones who think they don't like him, they love him. They really do. Including those ladies on The View. The trolls are triggered because of all this winning. You know? Now, listen, again, my podcast is going to drop on the channel here 7 p.m. Eastern. There's a live chat like this when the podcast goes live, okay? 7 p.m. Eastern right here on my YouTube channel. So click the notification bell. Kash Patel's in the thumbnail, okay? And Kash Patel has done something that really tells you he's on the job. You won't want to miss it. All right, guys, I'll see you later. See you on the podcast, 7 p.m.